This planet is doomed. The colony is doomed. We're all doomed. Hey, Solana, it's getting harder to find places to be alone out here, don't you think? I'd kill to be out exploring, but Utopia insisted we have a rest day. We're not having a rest day. It's just so crowded here, and it's boring. I'd rather be out there with Sim, learning about this planet. He's so interesting. I could talk to him for... But Sim's dead. Right? Yeah, well, I mean, sort of. He still says there's stuff I'm not supposed to know yet, but I figured out a lot on my own. The biggest thing is that the planet is basically all connected, like a fungal network that's so old and complex that it's practically like a computer, and not just the mushrooms, the trees, the animals, even the rocks and the water. He didn't want me to know that one, but I guessed it. Remember how your dad got sick every year from the pollen and it was actually fungal spores? Well, I just started thinking from there, and yeah, it's like every year the planet refreshes its communication network to with fresh spores. It's so cool. I knew that one. Really? Well, how about the fact that Sim is really old? Like, really, really old? Like, probably thousands of years old? Sometimes he talks about stuff from ancient history. Like, he was really there, because he totally was. But he still acts like a kid sometimes, you know? Like, he loves holovids and candy and playing tricks. I had no idea. Oh, and I've seen other gardeners. They don't look like Sim at all. They look like, well, they're scary. Yeah, I saw one too! You've not knocked too? They're so different than Sim. Okay, one more. The gardeners don't have clothes. Sim was naked when I met him. I had to bring him clothes from the colony. Whoa. What about you? What has he told you? Wouldn't you like to know? Sim's hair seems alive. Well, duh, anyone who sees him knows that. It's like it moves, right? I thought I was imagining it, but it's kind of like how plants move to face the sunlight. I wish we could tell people about Sim. I feel like if people knew him like we do, they'd realize that what we're doing here is wrong, but I'm scared that if I tell someone, Sim will never talk to me again. He says we're not ready. We can't tell anyone what we know. I know. I don't want to mess up whatever plan they have. I just want to help, you know? I know. Yeah, I want to help too. I feel like they're the source of everything right now. Like, they're the key to figuring out how we can all avoid unnecessary bloodshed. And how we can stop Lum. Tjelta? The pyramid. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this over with. Find a way in. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Alrighty, come on. Let's go. Keep going. Are you okay? My head hurts, obviously. Maybe we'd better leave. No. We're going. Need stress less than 100 and need toughness 50 or greater. We're doing it. We're going. We're gonna do it. We need to leave now. This place is hurting you. No. One more. We can do it. Even I can feel it now, too. We got this. Oh, no, we don't got this. Oh, wait, we do actually got this. Shit! No way, we don't got this. My stress level. 75, 85. Oh, shit! Damn it. You slip unconscious. Crap! We have to go back. Huh? What are you doing? Wait, what? I'm leaving. Noct made me a deal. Sabotage the colony during the next attack, and they'll let me become a gardener. Don't get in my way. I don't want to have to hurt you. Can I still, run away with you? You know what? Whatever. You have fun with that. Alright, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do it. Let Lum, be humbled. Okay, we have a better chance at this. Oh, but the goal is a lot higher than it was before. Shit. 23, fine, I'll take it. 47. Crap. Not gonna be enough. Didn't I get 25 earlier? Here, 23. Okay, fine. No, that's fine. Okay. This gives me a little bit of hope. 30. If I can get a push through to 30, that might make things a little easier. Damn it! Let's try that, see if that helps. Damn it! Is that just gonna make it harder? I think it just made it harder. Oh wait, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. Right? I did it! Holy crap, that helped! Wow! Alright! Shit! You slip into some kind of waking dream, layers upon layers of visions. This is your lover, or Mars, or Tammy. You're a boy and a girl, or both and neither. Young and old, a farmer, a hunter, a politician. You're dead, and you're alive, and you've never been born. Time unravels before you, an infinite tapestry crumbling wherever you look. It's all very weird. You see the web of possibilities and understand what time truly is. It's all happening at once, and none of it will ever happen. It's only sheer chance that any one possibility comes into existence, not any intrinsic truth of the universe of fate. It's just a glimpse, probably over in a second, but a glimpse of an eternity you can hardly fathom. Then you see the wormhole, enormous in a starry sky. You look down and see yourself on a plateau, gazing up at it. You recognize the place, a gnarlwood bluff not far from the colony, alive with the phosphorescence of glow season. This you seems expectant, as if waiting for something momentous to arrive, something that will change everything. The vision is clear, crystal clear, and you feel in control in a way you haven't since you started having these visions. You know you must go there. You wake up feeling refreshed. Your headache is gone. You're still a little dizzy, but the room has stopped spinning and has returned to one singular reality again. The vibrations have stilled. Solana! Solana, are you okay? Why didn't I see it? I was here too. I want to know everything. Yeah, we gotta include the juicy bits. What? I mean, without my clothes on? Oh, it's just a joke. Yeah. Here. I believe you. I know what it's like when people don't. I'm not going to do that to you. You feel like you've just had some kind of mega prophecy, but it was too much all at once and too hard to understand. Could the Convergent Domain handle this kind of information? Could they remember past lives like you? Is that what this room, this observatory, was meant for? Unlocked Explore, Glow, and Expeditions. Oh, okay. Nice. What the hell? You're alive! What's going on? Well, if it isn't the little human, have you come to visit me, Sugar Bug? But I saw you die, did you? You'd think I would remember that. If you did witness my death, I apologize. I imagine I didn't enjoy it much either. How can you just die and come back? It's a gardener thing. I make regular backups just in case. Oh, no wonder Disk wants to become one of you. Surely by now you know I cannot divulge the specifics of my role here. It doesn't stop you from hinting. I know! Oh, having a secret is much more... You're like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, aren't you? Let's kiss. But I'm not entirely certain what you mean. What business? You really don't remember? I'm afraid I don't. Did I offend you in some way? Death has a way of wiping the slate clean. It's me, I'm the slate. Oh. Well, I mean... Hey, you're alive at least, yay! I wish everyone felt that way. One of my associates seems to feel otherwise. One of the other gardeners, Noct. They really don't care for you humans, I'm afraid, and they're aware I've taken an interest in you. I'd watch out for them if I were you. They're quite dangerous. For real? The one and the same. I acknowledge this is difficult for you to understand. Humans have but one short window of consciousness, which encourages you to think of yourselves as individual points on the line of history. You are quite clearly not your parents, or your grandparents, or your unborn children. You are your own marvelous creature. I do not disappear from... What do you really do here? I'm a gardener. I was created to be a gardener, and I imagine I will be one until my services are no longer required. Humanity is so concerned with purpose. It is because you were not created for one, and you spend the entirety of your short lives under the impression you need one. The concept of someone having a purpose must be seductive. My existence is simple. I act in the way for which I was created. That is not an interesting answer for an individualistic species such as yourself. I am aware, perhaps we must both accept that it may be beyond the human capacity to comprehend. I fear I have said too much. I hope I can see you again soon, and that all may be revealed to you. Here. And what else? What else? What else? Here, I got you something. Oh wait, no. I've got the data. That's what I want. I knew it. I dreamed it. Yep, you really are the sim. I dreamed about it last night in my vat. Yes, but answer a question first. Okay, I'll answer exactly one question. Do the gardeners want to hurt us? I hoped your question was going to be a fun one. It's not that we want to hurt you. It's not personal or even malicious. It's like dealing with an invasive species. Sometimes you need to resort to harsh methods to remove it before it destroys the ecosystem. Okay. Perhaps that is not the answer you wish to hear, but it is not our fault you are the way you are. Marvelous. Like a genetic payload, except with digital data instead of organic. What will I learn from this trove, I wonder? The other gardeners are so tedious and obsessed with their work. They're more concerned with maintaining equilibrium than experiencing new things. They don't understand that novelty is what makes life interesting. Thank you, Solana. I will treasure this. Oh, so it has been self-defense all this time. They have been attacking us because our existence has been threatening their ecosystem. The more we reacted to it, the more we hurt them, and the more we hurt them, the more dangerous they became. And the more dangerous they became, the more death that followed. And now we're in this mess with Lum. Then you find the Ori. Yep, here we go again. Yeah, I don't have time to read all that. Is that it? Yeah, actually, let's go home. Let's go home. Save our strength for exploring the glow. Outside of the glow. We'll definitely need to be outside of the glow because of you. Yeah, don't think I know what you did. Well, I do. You told me what you were doing. But, I'm not about to be around for that. So, yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what lies... Oh, my God. There's already events. There are already major events. I feel like I should save here. Eeny, meeny, this one. No one is allowed outside the colony during glow, so if you stay out of the lookout sites, there will be nobody to catch you. It also means that you're alone out here. If you get into trouble, it's going to be big trouble. You hope you know what you're doing. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Anyway. Yeah, let's go. Let's go again. Hell yeah. Take another look. Keep checking things out. Man, so far this has been easy. What else is out here, Barnaby? Okay. Whoops. It's a black light. Okay. Well, let's get this card, sure. And we'll get this. Oh. Okay, now I'm interested. It reminds you of old Earth vids about the Milky Way or the Northern Lights. It undulates away to the left and right, a river of luminous mist. Beneath it, a curtain of tiny glowing particles slowly rains down into the forest below. Follow it. Uh-oh. Cross under it. Sim! Damn it! Release. Then something bizarre happens. What? That was weird. Ah, but Sim! This year, Nem is heading up her own squad. You see her red hair bobbing along with the others as she rushes to defend the walls. Yeah, you guys got this. I'm not gonna be too close to the surprise that awaits all of you. I can see everything from my bedroom window. Nemi's got her own squad and everything now. Look at her go. Suddenly your room is rocked by an immensely loud shockwave. Then, by a wall of heat you can feel even through your closed windows. Keepsakes rattle around on your shelves, some falling to the floor and shattering. Your hollow chat explodes with alarmed chatter. Yeah, hell no. Oh no, the wall exploded. Oh shit. The explosion came from inside. Congruence made the trajectory and damage calculations. The walls blew outwards and there's fire damage on the garrison wall. Dis, are you in the call? Are you safe? You don't think he was caught outside? No. I'm sure Diz is okay. I'll find who did it, and I'll have their goddamn head. I want every single strato lined up and questioned. Those were our explosives. I want to know who set that goddamn bomb. Huh. No, yeah, I don't know anything. I totally don't know what happened there. The investigation into the bombing during the glow attack continues all month. Lum and his goons can't find a way to pin it on any of the Stratos, and over time people come to accept that Dis was probably the culprit. The rumor doesn't make anyone feel better, but it does take the heat off the others, including yourself. Yeah, I totally didn't do it. Huh? How did that hot bite get into your bedroom? I'm gonna follow you. You chase it out your balcony. What? Glow? Oh, what? This again? Oh, I want to keep following you. I think you're leading me somewhere. Or I'm dreaming? Oh. We, primeval forests felling, we, the rivers stemming, piercing deep the mines within, we, the surface broad surveying, we, the virgin soil upheaving. I'm gonna face you. Mars appears and swings a sword made of light at the Lum abomination. Its head rolls across the dirt, but continues to speak. You stumble forward into a dark glowing forest. Blessedly cool air brushes your cheeks, thick with moisture and making your face wet as if you've been crying. The path wends upward, flanked by humanoid figures carrying candles. Some are wearing robes, some armor, some lab coats, and enviro suits and formal wear. Some are elderly, and some barely 10 years old. All turn to look at you, and you realize with a jolt, they're you. Every single one of them is you. You see yourself reflected in their eyes as they gaze upon you dispassionately, a line of possibilities stretching out as far as you can see. The hop-eye crouches between the ranks and gazes solemnly out as you pass. You walk steadily upward, feeling their unflinching gaze follow you. Overhead, the wormhole hangs in the sky like an overripe fruit, bending the heavy branch of space and time towards you. It's so close you feel as if you could touch it. You stretch your hand out seeking absolutely nothing. Happy birthday to me. Yay. Sim and another big obelisk. Solana, forgive my directness, but you must come with me now. Please trust me when I say I've done my best to argue on behalf of your kind. I hope only for the continued survival of humanity. Yeah, let's go. This is the array. As I've explained, this body I wear is only a vessel. My consciousness, the person who I am, is stored in the array. I return to it regularly, storing my body in the regeneration tank while I back up what I've learned that day into the array. Physical forms are prone to injury and death. It is temporary, but highly unpleasant. Therefore, the Overseer prefers to remain in the array. Please take hold of these interface handles. Bodies are icky. Yeah, they can be. The fluids are the worst part. I can't stand when they leak. Just play it cool. It's alright. I'm ready. I already know about the domain. We are aware of that. We know almost everything that happens on this planet. The Convergent Domain created the Gardeners as their ecological control system, a vast network of artificial intelligences stored deep underground in a digital array. Self-propagating control towers and cloning stations were seeded, allowing a Gardener to program to take biological form, downloading a copy of its consciousness into a host body created to suit the task at hand. Under the direction of the Convergent Domain, the Gardeners controlled the weather, the acidity of the soil, the cultivated species in their farms, and the rapidly shrinking wild areas of the planet. Over time, the domain nearly destroyed the planet. Were there too many of them? Correct. They could not stop multiplying with the pride and compulsion that can only come from evolutionary drive. They paved the planet's surface with solar panels to run their massive underground cities. There were millions of them, then billions, tens of billions, too many for the planet to sustain. The last directive the Gardeners were given by the domain was to repair the planet's destroyed ecosystem. The Gardeners tried, but it was too late. When the crops failed and atmosphere became too thick for sunlight to pierce, the Convergent Domain perished by the billions. The last survivors took the sky in colony ships and never returned. Huh. And now we're doing even further damage to the ecosystem. Over the millennia, the Gardeners took their task seriously. It takes little effort to render a planet inhospitable, but significant dedication to restore it. Under the guidance of the Gardeners and the final directive of the Convergent Domain, nature at last reclaimed the barren planet. The garden existed in perfect balance. And now your species has invaded it. We had nowhere else to go. Your kind had the option to stay where they were. Do you think we have empathy for the Convergent Domain who fled on colony ships? The ones who selfishly refuse to give their bodies back to the planet they destroyed with their pride. You chose to come here, and you continue to stay here. You could have instead chose to die. Some Vertumnan species have a technique of future sight, which the gardeners harness to catch glimpses into the web of timelines. We see that you possess this technique too, alone in your kind. We have foreseen that humans pose a great danger to this planet. You are a monoculture, an invasive species. You throw out hard-won balance in disarray. You throw our hard-won balance in disarray. Since arriving, you have shown nothing but a willingness to consume the planet's resources and replace them with more humans. Well, we didn't ask for the other humans to come. They just forced. They forced They forced themselves. I mean, like, how are we supposed to know? Is this an argument in your favor that you would feel guiltless in destroying Vertumna's natural habitat if there were no sentient species to claim ownership of it? The gardeners do not own the planet. We are the planet. Most gardeners would prefer to stamp you humans out like encroaching weeds. Instead, we have tried using ecologically complaint organic methods. We are impressed at your tenacity to withstand these eradication procedures. The yearly attacks, the famine, the pollen, not random natural occurrences at all, but gardeners' tactics to encourage the eradication of pests. But symbiosis speaks in defense of your kind, and took effort to convince us that you were sentient and capable of communication. You present us with a quandary. You come from the stars, refugees of a catastrophe of your own design, one that you are intent to recreate here. Not us, Lum. Lum's people are intending to recreate it, on a planet which still bears the scars of it the last time it was used carelessly. So we ask, what are we to do with you? I mean, help us figure out what we can do. So we teach your kind to be stewards of nature. Perhaps your children take up the mantle as well, and their children. But soon you are dead, as are your children's children. Generations pass. No one alive remembers the time the gardeners came to the humans and taught them the proper ways to live. And now there are too many of you to teach, and your behavior too entrenched. What then? Genocide? There is silence in your head. For now, you may leave freely. We will consider this quandary, and we will be monitoring you and the other humans. There you have it. That is my boss. Scary. That is the correct response. It's why I wanted you to know the truth. And now you know how to connect to the array, but you should not come here unless I am with you. When you interface with the array, you hold everything we are in your hands. It took a great deal of negotiating to convince my fellow gardeners to trust you with this power. Please do not prove this trust mistaken. Of course. Just a human I wanted to see. The Overseer would like to speak to you again. What, already? We have thought over our conversation. We considered that symbiosis may be corrupt and in need of reabsorption, but his affection for your species is genuine, so we have an offer to make you. Humans wield godlike powers, but lack the capacity to understand the consequences of their actions. You have no connection to the land you claim beyond the short, brutal window of your own consciousness. Our offer is this. We will not eradicate your colony. Instead, you will be tended to, just as the gardeners tend to the rest of the planet. You will be given fresh water, clean air, and good soil, and be protected from outside harm. In exchange, humans will stay within their colony and limit their population growth so as to maintain the balance within the habitat. You will not leave this territory to procure more resources. You will cease all hunting, logging, and expansion outside of your valley. Like a human nature reserve, more or less. You are a curiosity to us, as well as a sentient species. We would like to preserve you without endangering the ecological balance of the planet. Now, you will go and convince the others of your species to agree to our compromise. So, basically, we're gonna be trapped in our own colony then. I mean, if it gets everybody to stop killing each other. You say you don't know if there's any way to convince Governor Lum to agree to this. An envoy will visit in Glow Season to discuss it formally. To be clear, an armed envoy. We suggest making yourselves look non-threatening by then. That seems like it went well. I fought hard for them to consider options other than eradication. I'm glad that my trust in you was correct. Okay, so now we have a new goal. We need to establish peace between the gardeners and the humans. But hold on just 1 second. Even if we can make peace between the gardeners and the humans, that does not solve all our problems. We'd still be under siege by the Bishonen version of the governor from The Walking Dead. We'd still have that to deal with. And in the mood he's in, he'll probably kill us if we just look at him the wrong way. You know, a cab and all. That's gonna be tough. Because, Lum and Vase are gonna want to kill everything because military might. Nem is gonna absolutely loathe the idea because the gardeners murdered her brother in the worst possible way. Cal might like the idea. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm looking at this. We don't have that much time left. There's so many things that have gone horribly wrong. I mean, the only good thing we did was cure the disease that was killing my dad. Everything else could have gone so much better, but that's why we have more than one playthrough. We need to bump these 3 up so much, and there's not enough time in this playthrough. This playthrough is going to end once I turn 20, I think. If I can't make peace, then maybe I can at least break Nem up with that douchebag. But I don't know. Challenge. Well, this is going absolutely well. Yeah, I would just love to reset the timeline with all these powerful cards, these near double-digit cards. That would be great. Super goal. Here, can you reduce my stress? Can you do it again? No, I can't. Damn. Wow, my friendship with Sims shot the hell up. Oh, shit. This really is MIA. Damn it, I wanted to run away with you. I wanted to get away from all this crap. Blah, 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 blah. Challenge. Next. Next. I'll take it. Cool. Take that. Find the source. Then should go home soon. Yeah, not yet. Made it this far. You find something unexpected. It's this! I found him! Take me away, a secret place, a sweet escape. Take me away. Solana, I'm so glad you made it. I've been waiting for you. You okay, my dude? Sure, I know how to live off the land. Oh, hi! You can tell the truth, my beloved. What's done is done. What? Yeah, me and Sim. Oh. Sim is cheating on me. Maybe the three of us can form some sort of polygamous bond. I'm happy for you both, I guess. Can I join you two, though? Because life with you two seems much better than everything else. It's happening. Like I said, the gardeners are going to make me one of them. The same way they can download copies of their brains into physical bodies. They can do it in reverse. They're going to make me part of the array. Being around Sim, it makes me realize what I've been missing. Yep, exactly. It's funny how enlightened I've become since I got to know Sim. You know the old Earth fairy tales about changelings, right? Like, I never fit in with the colony, and eventually I realized I never really fit in with being a human either. Not being afraid of death and pain like everyone else, like every other living being. It changed who I am, what I am. I should tell you, this wasn't my idea. Not this, nor the bombing. I am truly sorry for what this was made to do to your colony, and the tragedy that followed. It should never have been allowed. Nobody made me do it. Noct and the other gardeners made me a deal. Blow up the colony during the next attack, and they would let me become a gardener. Like them. I thought it was fair. And I get to be with Sim forever. Who do I talk to first? I'm not sorry I did it. If you came here to bring me back, forget it. Like Sim said, what's done is done. I'm not going back. No. You're cool. You're cool. You don't need to go back to all that hot mess. My future is with the gardeners. They need me. They want me. I can bring them a human perspective, you know? For all humans suck. Yep, they do. We're pretty good at finding new ways of doing things. I can teach them how to change things to make them better. I guess I'll talk to Sim first. It was a surprise to me as well, but we cannot change this deal. This made with Noct. I read that wrong. But we cannot change this deal this made with Noct, and it may be beneficial. The gardeners are in danger of stagnating. Our slow response to the human threat is proof we could use your ingenuity, and perhaps he may act as a bridge between us. This is the most singularly lonely being I have ever met. I feel his sadness in me, like, oh, that's right, the Sim that died earlier was the one that fell for me, but then this Sim that we're talking to right now completely forgot about our bond, so of course he would attach himself to Dis. Fine. I want to be a gardener too, damn it! Who says you can't? Dis has already laid the groundwork for it, and the gardeners are big picture thinkers, almost to a fault. Most of them don't even recognize your species as individuals, so they won't know the difference. As for Noct, well, I have ways of handling them. They do owe me for messing with my humans. You have to be certain, though, you will be different after you undergo metamorphosis. Things that seem important to you now will wither in your mind, making room for the consciousness of the planet and everything that lives here. You will see your friends, your family, your future, even the human species itself for what they really are. Insignificant blips in an indifferent universe. Well, that's what they are. I mean, it shouldn't take metamorphosis to make you realize that. Nothing will change, only your perception of it. I am sure, yes. So there's only one problem. The process hasn't been done in thousands of years. We're going to need some raw materials to repair the interface. Are you kidding me? I've done everything you guys have asked me to do, and now I gotta do more? Well, it is better I tell you this now, rather than having you find out mid-upload, when your body has already been processed into a liquefied slurry of proteins and waste matter. Correct? It is metamorphosis, my love. It's not pretty. Regardless, we will need 3 convergent domain power sources and 3 crystal clusters. Only then can the process begin. Wait, I have them? Oh, well, isn't that convenient? And you just carry them around on your person? Then I can take you right now. This way, please. Oh, okay. Not what I was thinking would happen, but, what did you expect? Gleaming sterile surfaces, blinding lights, terrifying medical equipment? We are an all-organic operation, I'm afraid. Shall we begin? Yes, we shall. I'm ready. What do I do? Simply submerge yourself in the gel and breathe normally. Oh my god, it's like Kingdom Hearts. When Sora was put in that chamber. Or, like, yeah. My love, I beg you to give this full consideration before you pass to the point of no return. Once you lie down in that pool, your life as an organic being will be over. There is no rush. I am eternal, as is our love, no matter the form you inhabit. I'm ready. I don't want to wait. Don't worry. The process only takes approximately 3 weeks. He'll be back before you know it. Though you might not recognize him at first, his body will be liquefied and his DNA will be merged with ancient convergent domain DNA. A simulacrum of which will be encoded into the array in order to translate his brain patterns. His consciousness will be run through simulations of tens of thousands of communal memories and his organic material recycled. In truth, the process is complicated and physically? It's repulsive to watch, yeah. Thankfully, he will sleep through it. Well, not sleep exactly, more of a, well... The point is, you will see him again, just not in this form. Bye, Dis. I would like to do this with you too. But I want to do this too. I thought that's what we agreed on. Yeah, what now? It seems to be your turn. I am ready. Let's do it. I will choose this fate over trying to convince a bunch of warmongers to stop shooting all of you. I may be sacrificing some of my friends and the people I love in the end, but sometimes you just gotta think for yourself sometimes. You just gotta let things go in order to manage your own stress. The end? When you return to yourself, you are different. Joined the gardeners. Yes. Yes, screw the warmongers, screw the fascists. I want to be one with the planet. And Dis, and Sim. You're not quite yourself anymore, but the prospect isn't frightening. You can't, just a second, game, you can't even remember why you would ever want to be human. Instead of having just one body, you could be a manticore one day and a sapling the next. Yeah, that sounds way more fun than what I was going through at the colony. As broken as it is. It's a freedom you could never have understood as a mortal. The other gardeners revel in the unique flavor of your human memories, tasting your consciousness as if you're a feast. In turn, you explore 20,000 years of collective gardener experiences. Its level of intimacy you could never have felt with another human. You feel, no, not connected to them, that's not the right word. It's as if there is simply no separation at all between you and every living thing on Fortuna. Without intending to, you soon lose touch with the colony and forget your humanity. Something about the way time passes so quickly for humans make their lives seem less significant. Sim brings you news of deaths and births, but in the grand scheme of the ecosystem, what difference does a single life make? You eventually find yourself drawn to the northern wastes, far beyond the prosaic plains, where you take on the reintroduction of several species of long-extinct beetles as a personal project. You spent nearly 50 years nurturing them back into the garden before you remember to check on the colony. By then, the humans have dwindled down to only a few, purposefully kept alive as a curiosity. You link with the gardener responsible for their care and understand in a fraction of a second everything you could possibly wish to know about them. Noct and the other exterminators have done their job well, thanks to the knowledge you and Disk provided during your metamorphosis. Any plans they had for combating the gardeners were quickly stomped out. Something foreign twings inside you, something you haven't felt in a long time. You feel a vague yearning to be with these people again, a desire to experience even a fragment of the urgency they feel in their short, busy lives. But you have important work to do with the beetles. In the moment of your death, as your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever, a vision swims in your mind's eyes. Is that a person? They seem so familiar. You feel like you know them. Oh, it's you? What? What? Is it me, really? Ah, it's all coming back to me now. Our life as a gardener, so many memories. If I were a computer, my hard drive would be filled with just those. It's a good thing I'm not a computer, and neither are you, of course. Welcome back. Did you think we could break out of this loop so easily? I mean, I tried. There was a girl. We were young together. Tammy with the cotton candy hair. Yeah, that was tragic. The moment I realized no one is safe, we have a chance to take another path to change the way our life turned out. Come with me. Huh? Oh, is this the timeline resets? Oh no, it's the end. Endings gallery. Yeah, so many endings. Holy crap. Chivos. Yeah, it probably would have ended a lot worse if I had tried to make peace. But knowing what I know now, could the colony have gotten better? Would things truly be better if we got rid of the biggest threat, Lum? Well, I did say that this would be a 2 playthrough challenge. I have to do the second playthrough. We need to get rid of Lum. We need to get rid of Lum, and Nem needs to break away from Vase. Then I could be a little more content hooking up with Disk and or Sim. Okay, there are my goals. There are my 3 goals. Eliminate Lum, or at least his authority. Free Nem from Vase. Hook up with Disk and or Sim. I have to do all three or else this challenge is a fail. Start your new life. Yeah. Wake up again. Okay, we're doing it again. Yeah, we know the content warnings. See, I imagine this is what would have happened if I stayed with the colonies in the previous playthrough. Just, total disaster. Disaster and fire. And, glow season. Yeah, this has to be the last glow season. Yep, glow season. Now I know what it means. And then this thing, and I imagine several others, just destroys and wrecks all of us. Yep, it would have ended terribly. But maybe we could change that. Uh-oh, another dream. Tammy! The dream you're in is one you have many blah blah blah. The air is strangely pink and fluffy, kind of sticky, and you have to push your way through it. It feels like every step takes an eternity. You push through the pink cloud and emerge into the children's creche, a room you know well, to see your friend Tammy standing before an enormous bear made of pure light. It lunges at her, through her, and she collapses to the ground like a fainting fairy tale princess. No, that's a vision of her dying if we don't save her. Oh, I'm sorry, Solana. I think you are having a nightmare. Are you okay? Since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Antecedent is making a new kind of candy. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. You cannot go there. You cannot go there. I don't recall this happening this early, but no, we gotta save her. Okay. Yeah, something tragic is about to happen, Tammy. We gotta get out of here. You slam into her, knocking her off her feet onto the ground. At the same moment, the hollow projector sparks and explodes. The bear disappears, and the whole room goes dark. Are you okay, Tammy? In the dim emergency lighting, you see Tammy's eyes wide with surprise and fear. She sits up and rubs her elbow, staring at you. Are you okay? It's okay. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? It was... I just saved your ass. My life? How? You try to explain that the hollow projector was going to shock her, but she doesn't seem to understand. What? How? But it's... Mr. Bearsworth, it's just a toy. She doesn't believe you, but that's okay. You're just happy that you followed your dream and got here in time. You decide not to mention the dream since she seems weirded out already. After a minute, the lights come back on. The projector is dead. A thin trickle of stinky smoke coming from the base. Don't worry. Professor Hal can fix it. He can fix anything. By the time... Yeah. Cool. Tammy, we made it, I think. Oh, Solana, aren't babies the best? There are so many new babies in the creche, you'd think that we were starting a colony or something. But the parents are too busy doing a... Wait, there's babies here? The gardeners are not gonna like this. Oopsie. Could you take them for a minute while I find a towel, Solana? Sure, okay. Yeah, babies are gross, but fine, cool. You must be the boss event. Nice to meet you. Screams from just over the next bluff. Human screams. That's what killed you. He's being attacked by something you've never seen before. A four-legged creature with a huge mane of flowers, a mean reptilian face, and two wicked claws. Can I do anything about this? Leave and pretend you didn't see this? Oh, jeez. That is a cruel choice. We gotta save this guy. Attack! Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'll take it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You break through the tree line, yelling your battle cry. Oh! The Manticore looks up from terrorizing Tonin and decides you could use a bit of terrorizing yourself. It roars a deep, angry sound you can feel liquefy your guts. With literally nothing on you except the few rocks you could pick up from the clearing, you manage to piss off the ferocious Manticore enough that it decides to go after you instead, or maybe it just thinks it'll pick off the smaller, more tender prey before coming back for the main course. Either way, it leaps off of Uncle Tonin and starts towards you. As you're about to engage with it in the most one-sided battle of your life, you smell the crackle of ozone in the air and the Manticore howls in pain. Yay! Global warming saved everything! Solana, I don't know why you're out here, but I'm glad to see you. Together, you manage to limp him back to the gates. He'll be fine after an afternoon in a med bed, which is a relief, but you're even more relieved when you don't get in trouble for sneaking out. Yeah, I better not get in trouble because I just saved your ass. You're welcome. Ever since he returned, Tammy's barely let him out of her sight. She stammers out her thanks as well. If it weren't for you, she'd be an orphan. They both owe you a great debt. I'm stepping down as chief surveyor. I think it's about time I take up a job inside the colony walls. I wasn't built for life outside a ship, I think. Someone like Utopia has the youthful reflexes to stay safe out there in the jungle. She'll do great out there as the new chief surveyor. So she would have been the chief regardless. For that matter, so would you. I know you weren't supposed to be out there, but I would have died if you weren't. That has to count for something. When Utopia offers you a spot in expeditions, you should take her up on it. It's no big deal. Cookies. I'm actually eating some right now. I'm a hero. It's been a quiet glow at first, but the grim, surreal darkness of the season reminds you of last year's violence. Yep, things are about to go bad. Told you. Shelter in the creche. This is not a drill. Me and Mom are going to stay in the greenhouses. We're safe. Just follow Auntie Anne to the creche and wait for us, okay? Don't worry, we're way more prepared. If I recall, someone dies in this attack. Remembering that, yeah. Someone dies. We gotta stop that from happening. You don't know what compels you. Oh, you know exactly what compels you, Solana. He dies if no one saves him. You burst into the classroom to find Professor Hal cornered by a small, chittering thing. It's moving too fast to tell what it is. Every time Hal tries to get around it to flee, it climbs up the walls and keeps jumping at him. He's fending it off with the tablet, but he's getting tired. No, this is not funny. Oh, crap. Challenge! Oh, 47. Oh, no. This is... We got this. We're going to try to get this anyway. Get as far as we can. Boom, boom, kaboom. Boom, boom. And again. There we go. It's impossible to hit the thing. It's so fast. It's like a smear at the edge of your vision. What you do manage to do, though, is lure it outside the classroom and get Congruence to slam the door shut. You hear it beating against the door as you run to Hal's side. Congruence guides you through how to hold pressure to Hal's throat to stop the bleeding, but stars, there's blood everywhere! Eventually, the doors open, and Chief Engineer Instance runs in, and there's a trophy. Directing some of the security team to load Hal into a stretcher and take him to the med bay, there's no sign of the creature. Good work, Solana. You might have just saved Hal's life. They must have crawled over the walls, buggers. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I saved Professor Hal's life. The fields look so beautiful at night. I'm happy that we finally found something that would actually grow here that isn't soy. No, not the glowing beans. No. No, don't eat them. Don't eat the glowing things. You know I wouldn't lie to you. I agree, we should be trying to cultivate native crops, but something just feels off about these ones. I can't stomach the idea of eating something that glows in the dark. No. Yeah, Mom's right. Don't eat them. Outvoted, huh? Thank you for not forcing me to pull rank. We should still grow them, but I'm not ready to put all our resources behind them just yet. Ah, crap! We couldn't save her! Damn it! I tried! I tried, Mom! I'm taking the damn month off. Oh no! The giant hentai monster! Yep. Well, as much as I would like to save the governor, we need to save Calm, otherwise, Nem is going to be hardened in the worst possible way. I can't remember if I actually cleared this challenge last time, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna try to clear it. Wait. Okay. Do. Alright, we got it. Is that okay? You try your hardest, but others aren't so lucky. Crap. Oh no. Get out of there, Com! Damn it! It's falling apart. It's falling apart, literally and figuratively. The fascists, the assholes. Well, some of them are assholes. It's not a controlled descent. It's Helio. And this bitch! With your dumbass blue streaks and your belt across your tits. I know what you're gonna say and I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I already know where this is going. They are not here to save us. Well, they are here to save us, but they're also here to turn us into soldiers of war. A few of them are cool, but not all of them. We have no choice. Screw all this. They don't live here. They don't know what it's like, and they're just going to swoop in and act like they're better than us. Did you see what they were doing to Instance? The entire colony, now twice as many of you, sets to work on salvaging the wreckage from the heliopause, tearing it down and combining it with the stratospherics remaining. And this is where we need to overthrow this bitch, because bitch-ass Lum is going to make things horrifying if we don't stop him. And we're going to stop him as soon as we can. I cannot just stand by while Governor Lum ruins everything we've built here. He might know how to hold a gun, but he doesn't know how to lead a colony. From now on, this club is going to focus on getting Governor... Oh, finally! We have from now until Vertumnalia to somehow convince the other council members that he's got to go. I agree. Lum's a jerk. All he cares about is killing animals. It's better for the whole planet if he's gone. But the question is... who would we get to replace him? Obviously, I'm thinking I'm a great candidate, but I'm willing to consider other options. Me! You? No way, no offense, Solana, I just didn't expect it. Well, may the best person win, I guess, and by that I mean me. No offense, Mars, but are you really going to stop the soldiers from killing animals? Look, Cal, I don't want hunters going out and not coming back either. Maybe we could find a safer, more efficient way to deal with the animals, yeah? So the plan is we campaign in all departments: geoponics, engineering, the garrison, the quarters, explorations, and here in command. Try to soften up all 6 council members and get them on our side. Try to keep this on the down low. Then at the next Vertumnalia festival, we surprise the governor with a spontaneous council vote and replace him. He'll never see it coming. Okay, we're getting somewhere, finally. One of the big goals, at least. Okay. Geoponics, engineering, the garrison, the quarters, explorations, and here in command. So, we gotta go all over the place, don't we? Finally! I was waiting for everyone to realize what an imbecile he is. The man barely knows how to read. You vote for me, yeah? It depends. You're not the only person with the ideas around here. I was planning on making a go at governor myself. Unless you can provide a significant motivation to throw myself behind your cause instead? I have 100 reasons why you could vote for me? Well, for whom do you intend me to cast my vote? It better be good. If you don't get majority support, Lum will come down hard on those of us who showed disloyalty. He may be an idiot, but he's an idiot in power. Me! Well, you certainly know how to get your way. Good luck. When the time comes, you'll have my support. Now get to work. Okay. No, I actually legit need to find Disk, but, oh yeah, I actually do have business with you too. Having the garrison on your side would make this a military coup. If you learned Earth history, you know these aren't a good look. Why should I support you? I'm gonna save right here, because I don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing. World peace! Will it be? What if the governor doesn't want to step down? You don't know the dynamics at play here, Solon. Well, guess what? I would be a better governor than him. You're a regular little politician on the campaign trail, aren't you? You've got a lot of guts asking me to remove a professional soldier from leadership during a time of war to replace him with a child. Why the hell shouldn't I go tell Governor Long right now that there's a mutiny underfoot? Because I can persuade you with my cards, that's why. Or no, I don't think I can. Oh boy. Let's reload that. Let me rest in here. You want to help me overthrow the governor? You might be easier to persuade with my stress level the way it is right now. Well, I'm not one for fighting any wars on nature. Honestly, I'm so busy with living quarters and the kitchen and the crash, I barely pop my head outside these days. But I do trust Lum to do his best. Do not trust that asshole. What do the others think? If they're on board, I don't mind chipping in a vote to make it a majority. I have one vote. Of course, there's at least one dissenter. Was it Seek? I'll bet you 10 kudos it was Seek. Gosh, they just hate Lum, you know? They probably want the job for themselves. Well, I don't think any of us would vote for Seek if it came down to it. I'm sure... Yeah. Okay, now let's go back and attempt to win your votes. Okay, now we got this. Now I'm feeling a little confident about this. Nice. Boom. I've won his votes. Haha. Hey, Dad, can you vote for me? I want to overthrow the governor. Did I just get his votes? Yes. Is there anyone that could help me overthrow the governor? Why in the world would I support this plan? We're barely surviving as is. Lum is right. The plan is at war with us. Every year we come closer and closer to total annihilation. Is this really the time for dissent? Yeah, there absolutely is. Let me and my deck tell you all about why you should vote for me. And we're gonna push through. Well, yeah, thank you. I think that's everybody. Oh, this was easier tracking when we had hover bikes. That villain Lum's using them all to search for aliens now. Yeah. Can you vote for me? Can I overthrow the governor? Sorry, I didn't mean to tease, but aren't you a mite young for this job? Well, let me and my deck explain to you why we need to overthrow the governor and accomplish one major damn thing in this game. This playthrough, I mean. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. See, aren't I convincing? You should vote for me. Yeah. Here's a tip from one young buck to another. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're too young. You've been here on Fortuna just as long as any of us have. So what, does that mean you can vote for me? There it is. Here we go. Governor Lum enters the colony square to his custom blah blah blah. It's disgusting. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from the diehard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in service to his war. You catch Mars's eye and she nods in solidarity. You've planned this for so long, and now is your chance to strike while everyone is watching. If you could get the entire council to speak out against Lum today, maybe the rest of the colony is ready for a change. Anyone is better than Lum, even a teenager. Pioneers of Fortuna, we stand here today, not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck of the planet herself. Oh, it doesn't have to be like this. We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left behind on Earth. I am joining Mars. This man has made you think that the only way to survive is through violence. He's just a soldier and not even a good one. Violence only makes small, weak men feel powerful. He's not powerful, we're powerful. We broke free of Earth. We broke free of war and bigotry and inequality, and we can break free of him too. Please, stand with me, reject Lum, and bring in the new era. A colony led by someone born among the stars. Me! I can lead this colony! So can I! Yes, one of us will prove to you that we're capable. Solana, what are you doing? I love you like a sibling, but do you really think the council will support you? We got the votes! Because, you know, a vote for me is a vote for us. If you win this, you'll have a lifelong nemesis in this woman, but what a nemesis. It isn't unanimous? 2 children saying they can lead the colony. What's their first order of business? Taco Tuesdays? Soy sweets for dinner? Have your stupid vote. We'll let the council decide. Yeah, let the council vote. I should have gotten all the votes. They better be unanimous. Someone get that man off the stage. Wait, you can't do this. I'm the governor. I'm the leader of this godforsaken colony. You can't believe that all it took was a few kids to point out the obvious. We decided to reward these young patrons for their bravery by accepting their bid for leadership on a trial basis. We're pleased to recognize our new governor, Solana. Hell yeah, we did it! I'm going to destroy you. You better be prepared to fight because I'm coming for you. Oh, you can destroy me anytime, honey. I'm going to perform the swearing-in ceremony now, I guess. You swear on your honor to act in the best interests of the colony and to uphold the tenets of the Fortuna Group. Peace, understanding, and harmony with the planet and each other. Not just for yourself, but for generations to come after you. It's official now. Lum is old news. I won! The two factions of the colony regard each other carefully. On one side, those who went along with Lum out of fear, either of him or of Fortuna, are cautious, unsure of what to do now that their leader's been deposed. On the other, the peaceful faction can't quite believe their nightmare is over. I know we've been through a lot, but we've been through worse. Tonight, let's just enjoy being together again. Let's eat, dance, and celebrate! Well, this just got interesting. I give everyone 2 whole weeks off. Yay! Knowing the attack is coming, as it always comes in Glow, does nothing to calm your nerves. You find yourself compulsively walking the walls when you're not working, checking in with the guards and scanning the tree line for the first sign of trouble. You're there when you see them, dark on dark, shapes coming out of the forest, perfectly silent. What? The Faceless. Oh, there's 3 of them. We're fighting them. I mean, that is actually true. The colony is badly defended. Shit. Well, yeah, this is not good. Oh, that's a good hand. Okay. Okay. Shit. Shit. Damn it. Damn it! Even that's not enough. Oh, it is. Cool. We did it. The building is on fire. Oh boy. Oh no. What did we do? Huh? Just pain and a noise, the world goes dark. Oh my god, it's the beginning of the game! It's the beginning! We have come full circle. And then we get attacked by a monster. Crap! Oh no! It's about to end your life and probably Nem's too. I'm already dead, but... Nem. We gotta protect Nem. You heroically push Nem out of the way, putting yourself between her and the creature's jaws as it transforms into a towering horror. You both scream as it rips you from her, tearing into your arm. The pain is incredible. You're certain you're going to die. Then you hear a zzz. and smell the crackling ozone of Nem's plasma rifle. I got it, Solana. It's dead. Just hang on. I'm going to get you out of here. We lived? You try to tell her as you lose your grasp on conscious that... Oh, what? No? You wake in the med base, surrounded by other soldiers in various states of triage. It seems the battle is over. This year, the colony was nearly wiped off the planet before the animals were finally repelled. The sawmills and arable land are torn up. The geoponics dome shattered yet again. The garrison lost some good soldiers, further reducing your already marginal defenses. There will be hard times ahead, and in just one short year, another attack, probably even worse than this one, the fight continues. But for now, you're just happy you survived to live another day, and that day is... your birthday! By the time you've recovered, the suns have returned. It's your 20th birthday. You're a fully fledged adult now, though in many ways you already were and have been for a long time. You and your friends step out to greet the new day and start the rest of your life on Vertumna. The end? What? Well, I became a governor.
I give you one more chance.
And I'm going to take the colony in a new direction, apparently. You never really got along with the old council or with authority in general. Before long, you begin replacing council members with younger people who are more in line with your kind of reforms. There is some resistance at first from the strata loyalists, the very adults who raised you, loved you, but despite you ousting Lum, many of the Helios turn out to be powerful allies who are willing to work with you. Once you have the security squads firmly on your side, the other departments fall in line. Mars declares herself the head of an official opposition party. She keeps you on your heels for years without success, and eventually retires from politics and takes over Seek's job as chief administrator. As chief administrator, of course, she has even more sway on council, as well as a fair bit of power on her own. She's almost more of a pain in the butt than she was before. You governed successfully for many years with the support of the council, seeing the colony through good times and bad. Every year is a struggle to balance the colony's limited resources between its increasing defense budget and the rest of its needs. You try to keep everyone alive, which is what matters, but what about... the indomitable Marzipan. She'll always be a little bitter that you stole the leadership from her after she planned the coup. Though she never actively undermines you like she did Lum, it's always a sore point between the two of you. Mars is capable and mostly honest chief administrator, someone you came to rely on as years passed. She takes her role seriously, and the two of you forge a new relationship between governor and administrator, part second in command, part confidant, part nemesis. She never tires of debating with you, and though it strains your relationship sometimes, you know that she means well, and it helps to have someone willing to tell it to you straight. In the colony's darkest hours, and you preside right over a few, you sometimes wonder if she would have been the better choice as governor. As for her love life, Mars is never really one to settle down for the long term. You date on and off for a few years, never exclusively. She enjoys having you on her arm and parading you around at colony functions and always showers you with presents and attention behind closed doors. You have a good thing, but eventually you fall out of the habit of sleeping together and drift apart as your lives change. Oh, that's too bad. She enjoys a string of lovers. Tangent, Utopia, Rex, okay, and a number of people from the Heliopods. Everyone wants her. Nobody can change her. She does eventually have one child just for novelty. She enjoys being the center of attention while carrying a surrogate pregnancy, but enjoys being the child's wealthy, generous Auntie Marzipan even more. Mars remains surrounded by as much luxury as one could expect on an exoplanet, and though she complains about wanting more, she never seems anything less than happy about her life. But what about... Your dad never really recovers from your mom's death. He tries, but his smile just isn't the same. He continues to carry the weight of feeding the colony on his shoulders, ranching and farming and analyzing new native plants, trying to find better ways for humanity to thrive on Vertumna. The attacks on the colony destroy his progress every year, and the stretch ages in prematurely. You watch your father grow weaker under the strain until one day a sudden heart attack claims him in the field. He worked hard every day to see Vertumna flourish, but you have to go on without him. They'll always be with you in the ground. And in my later years, the days turn to months and eventually becoming years, then decades. Before you know it, you're old. Life is tough but rewarding. Fortuna continues to challenge you and your loved ones. The attacks continue every year, getting harder and harder to withstand. And not just that, but droughts, earthquakes, diseases, storms, pestilence, and more. Some years you worry about that the colony and humanity will be wiped off the map for good. But humans are good at surviving. The adversity straightens your resolve. You mourn your dead, celebrate your birth, and keep adapting to whatever the planet throws at you. You wait 30 years, but the fleet from Earth never comes. Your gambit was successful. You continue to guide the colony with a steady hand, always keeping the secret of the invading force that never was. Eventually, death comes to you, as it does to everyone. In the moment of your death, as your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever, a vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? They seem so familiar. You feel like you know them well. Oh, wait. It's you, only ancient. Their arms are covered with so many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving their mouth, not in words, but in something like pictures. Still, you understand. I definitely could have done better. Yeah. We have a chance to take another path to change. And that's pretty much the game. You play it over and over and over. And I think I would have been content if I stopped right there. But then I went to this. I got to be the governor, I got to overthrow Lum, but I don't really feel like I still achieved everything I set out to achieve. So I feel like I have no choice but to call this a fail, only because there was more I wanted to do. I wanted to establish communication with the gardeners. I didn't. I didn't even see Sim at all. And then I couldn't break up Nem. So for those technical reasons, I have no choice but to call it a fail. I mean, I could go back and attempt to play this again, but there is no time for that. So I'll just settle on this, I guess. So a couple of not entirely good, not entirely bad endings. Yeah. Where? Sam. Yeah, there's so much that I'm missing out on, but you cannot do it all in one playthrough. But that's the charm of this game. But yeah, I'll wrap it up because there's really not a lot of raw time left. Anyway, until next time, this has been Mitty. Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.